Hi, I'm Joe Kinney. I'm a patient here of Dr. Hoyt's here at Hoyt Integrative Health, and I've been seeing him for 6 months. I came in, I'm a physical therapist by trade, so I've been in the healthcare industry for almost 40 years, and I always think I know what's best for myself. And so, like all of us, we know our bodies better than almost anybody, but I'm not a proponent of conventional medicine, so I want to do this, I want to try to figure things out myself. And so I've tried to do the best I could. I thought I had a prostate issue, so when I first came to Dr. Hoyt, I had a difficulty with getting BPH, and the prostate was growing. I also had high blood pressure, which probably contributed to the problem. I also had arthritis, so I've got a lot of pain. And also I had some kidney stones. I couldn't run anymore. And so I've been running my whole life, and suddenly I can't run. And with blood in my urine coming after a long run, that was it. So I was done with my running until I saw Dr. Hoyt. And so the first thing he did was take some tests. And I think that was the big thing, that I was ready to just say, well, here, I need this or I need that. And he didn't do that right away. The first thing he did was take some blood panels and some tests. I actually had an allergy test as well. And when they came back, it was an eye-opener for me to see the things that I thought I was doing right. I thought I was eating right, and he changed everything that I was eating, because a lot of times we eat foods that we think that are healthy for us, but in our particular, every one of us have allergies to certain foods. And so I did some major allergies. And I found out that I had some major parasites in my system after taking some stool tests. And so after all of these tests, Dr. Hoyt started changing my diet around radically. And when they started changing, almost immediately, my blood pressure dropped. Immediately, within about 2 to 3 weeks. Then subsequent to that, within about 2 months or so, my arthritis started getting better. And, to be able to make a tight fist like this, you can't believe. With the arthritis that I have, you can still see I still have knobs on my fingers, but they're gone. The inflammation is gone. And that's transpired over the last 6 months. Also, the kidney stones, I was really worried about them. We've had 3 ultrasounds since that time, and each ultrasound has produced fewer stones, smaller stones. I started out with 6 large stones, which I'm thinking, how am I ever going to pass these things? And Dr. Hoyt says, well, let's just try to get rid of them. And so with the treatment that we did on the last test, they were gone completely. And I'm just thinking, how could they be gone that fast? They were huge. They were measured at like not just millimeters, but into the centimeter size. And I'm just thinking, that's incredible. Well, on top of that, my kidneys are better now. So I'm able to run 4 or 5 miles now with no residual effects from any of it. And then on top of that, the prostate has shrunk. So when I took these ultrasounds, they also figured, as long as they're looking at the stones, let's take a look at the prostate. And each time the measurements got smaller. So I'm looking at all of these issues combined to be, I don't remember what the numbers were, but they started out at 5 and they went down to 4s. Now they're down to 2. So the prostate is almost the original size. We're still working on it, but those numbers are coming down, and I'm just really encouraged by the progress that I've made in a very short amount of time. This is only 6 months. Sometimes these issues can take years to fix. And here it is. We're at the 6-month point today, and I am very excited about this progress. So if you're looking for some answers and you've been to every other doctor, you need to try Dr. Hoyt.